Breaking news. U.S. law group calls for release of 16 Christian orphans allegedly adopted Islãmised by Kano government. According to the Washington-based group, the children were forcibly taken away from two Christian mission orphanages in Kaduna and Kano during a Christmas Day raid in 2019. Good day, everyone. You are welcome back to my channel. If you are here for the first time, kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us thumbs up. Thank you very much for stopping by. God bless you all. You are welcome to the news. The U.S. Nigerian law group has called for the release of 16 Christian children allegedly adopted and Islamized by the Kano state government 2 years ago. According to the Washington-based group, the children were forcibly taken away from two Christian mission orphanages in Kaduna and Kano during a Christmas Day raid in 2019. This was contained in a statement issued by Emmanuel Ogebi, a principal partner of the group. The group alleged that Kano State, under Governor Abdullahi Ganduje, has constituted itself into the most righteously intolerant, aggressive, and malicious state in Nigeria. The group stated over a dozen children unjustly taken away from two Christian mission orphanages in Kaduna and Kano spent yet another Christmas in a Muslim orphanage in Kano. In a Christmas Day raid, 19 children were first seized from the Kano branch of Aßdūçted orphanage and taken to Nasarawa orphanage, Kano, on the 25th December 2019. Some of the children have remained in Kano State custody for 2 years now and marked their third Christmas in captivity this weekend. The police and National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons traveled to the Kaduna Aßdūçted orphanages, where another 8 children were taken to join the 19th in Nasarawa orphanage, Kano, on the 21st December 2019. If they are not released this week, these children unjustly taken by the government will also mark 2 years of captivity on the New Year Eve. The Kano State Ministry of Women Affairs abandoned 2 sick kids in a private hospital and in 2020 released other 8, 15 to 22 years, the children to a Christian Association of Nigeria because the children were rebelling for not being allowed to attend church and school. The eldest orphan, who was caring and protecting the younger ones, were sent out of the Nasarawa orphanage in December 2020. However, 11 children are in Nasarawa orphanage, 10 to 15 years, and 5 children in Gaya orphanage, 4 to 8 years. Altogether, more than half the dozen children remain in their custody. The 16 children are being illegally detained by Kano State despite the dismissal of bogus child trafficking charges against the missionary who established the Mercy orphanages, Prof. Solomon Tafa, more than 6 months ago. Worst of all, the children have been neglected, abused, and Islamized. 5 minors who were separated from the older children and transferred to a remote village in Gaya area, Emmanuel, 5 years, whose name was changed to Islama Destiny, 5 years, changed to Salamila Mercy, 4 years, changed to Amina Martha, 5 years, changed to Kadajat Esther, 8 years, changed to Fatima. The children are reportedly emaciated, unkept, and traumatized. According to impeccable sources, the children can no longer speak English and now communicate only in Hausa, having also been deeply indoctrinated with quarantine recital in Arabic. Even more bizarre, the 5 Christian orphans are being guided by the Hezbollah religious police of Kano State, confirming the religious motive of the government in Islamizing the Christian children. The Hezbollah has notoriously just recently shielded a Muslim lady for winning a beauty pageant and has serially harassed Muslims and Christians alike for immoral haircuts, among other strange actions. The forceful conversion of these young children is just the latest example of Kano Governor, Kano Governor, Governor Gandhi's radical Islamization agenda. The governor had been featured in a viral video bribing Christian girls with cash to convert to Islam. Now, it has been revealed that he not only uses state funds but Kano state government institutions in collaboration with federal government mercenary to force conversions. Governor Gandhi, who hosts the majority of Nigeria's 13 million out of school children, deported tens of thousands of Muslim Amajiri streets after utilizing them to underage votes in 2019 election rigging. If he truly had good intentions, why did he not accommodate and take over these Muslim case as he did with the Mercy Orphans? He asked. It is highly unfortunate that it's a time when Islamic slave centers masquerading as schools where captives were currently freed were discovered in Kano. The government continues to hold captive orphans from a Christian orphanage where they were living, nurtured, and well cared for. Instead of joining hands to help mitigate Nigeria's shameful ranking as the country with the most out-of-school children in the world, Kano has turned English-speaking children into Hausa-speaking Amajiris. Sadly, this is the same model applied with the federal government with regards to the Chibok schoolgirls in the U.S. following their hostile takeover of 5 Chibok schoolgirls. None of them has graduated university 5.5 years after FGN handed them to the Murtala Mohammed Foundation. Indeed, the majority did not post-secondary school in the U.S. till date, with some dropping out of schools altogether, while their non-government classmates have graduated with various university degrees. At least one of the escaped Chibok girls converted to Islam in the U.S. in the custody of Murtala Mohammed Foundation and the federal government months after they were taken from international human rights lawyer Emmanuel Ugebi, who sponsored them to the U.S. Like the domestic case in Kano State custody, most of the Chibok girls handed to Murtala Mohammed Foundation by the Nigerian government in America have not improved English speaking after 5 years. We call on the Kano State government and the federal government to immediately free the Mercy 16 more, so following the acquittal of Prof. Solo Tafa on the abduction charges by the High Court of Kano since June 24, 2021. We especially draw urgent attention to the case of Moses, one of the orphans who was born in the Kano State orphanage and hospitalized for 7 months and is not receiving proper medical post-care. This is really terrible. This is really terrible. Guys, I'm going to drop it here. Kindly share your thoughts with us below the comment section. Don't forget to give us thumbs up. Thank you very much for always stopping by. I really do appreciate. Bye for now.